What's up guys, Mickle here, and yesterday we talked about an ongoing attack on the XRP Ledger. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you an update on that. What are we learning from this attack? Is the XRP Ledger in trouble, or are we finding out new things about the XRP Ledger that we didn't know before? In this video, we're going to talk about that, as well as some very interesting updates in the United States political landscape involving cryptocurrencies. Guys, we just found out something shocking involving JP Morgan and Bitcoin. In this video, we're going to talk about that, as well as a very exciting update around the Bitcoin ETFs. Guys, there's a whole bunch of stuff unfolding behind the scenes right now. In this video, we're going to talk about all of it, so make sure to stick around for this whole thing. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. If you enjoy these videos and don't want to miss any updates or live streams, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's really going to help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange, Uphold, down in the description of this video. Guys, Uphold is giving away 100,000 XRP. You do not want to miss out on a chance to win 100,000 XRP. Make sure to sign up with Uphold using a link in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, we have a bunch of stuff to cover in this video, but I want to start off and talk about the attack ongoing on the XRP Ledger, because I find this extremely interesting and we're actually learning a ton of new stuff. Now, as I talked about in my video yesterday, this attack on the XRP Ledger, in my eyes, is good for the XRP Ledger. This is a public blockchain. It's a public utility, and it's new infrastructure for the future financial system. Because this is a public ledger, it needs to be able to handle attacks. It's decentralized, and we all always talk about how important it is that it is decentralized. But because it's decentralized, because it's out in the open, it's going to be exposed to bad actors. It's going to be exposed to people who want to take down the ledger. It's going to be exposed to countries and bad actors who have a financial incentive to hurt this ecosystem. And because of that, it needs to be stress tested, and it needs to be able to survive these attacks. So guys, for me, it's extremely interesting watching the ongoing attack and watching the XRP Ledger completely fended off. What we're seeing right now is the XRP Ledger throughout this entire attack has been running perfectly fine and is now doing about 135 transactions a second. Now guys, this is way higher than the XRP Ledger normally does, which is very exciting because it's essentially just eating the ongoing attack, spitting back in the attacker's face and saying, okay, no problem. But it's just super important that we do stress test the ledger like this, because now we know it can easily handle 135 transactions per second. Now guys, some people are taking this data and fudding it and saying, oh, the XRP Ledger can only do 135 transactions a second. I thought people talked about 2,000, 3,000. Well guys, that's just because this is only what the ledger is being exposed to right now. Right now, the ledger is being exposed to 135 transactions per second, and it's handling that load fine. So can it go higher? Yeah, most likely it can go much higher. And most likely, if it was exposed to it, it could handle transactions per second in the 1,000 to 2,000s. But right now, it's just not being exposed to that. It's being exposed to 135 transactions per second, and it is handling it perfectly fine. So guys, there's been a lot of FUD about this attack. There's been a lot of FUD about the transactions per second the XRP Ledger can handle. But what we're seeing is the XRP Ledger is handling everything it's being exposed to perfectly fine. Can it handle more? Yeah, probably, but it's not being forced to handle more right now, so it doesn't make sense to be looking at this 135 number and saying, oh, why isn't it handling it more? Guys, the XRP Ledger has proven for the last 10 years is one of the most reliable blockchains out there after everything we have been through as an industry, and after everything the XRP Ledger has been through individually with attacks just like we're watching right now, it has always remained up and running. What we're seeing is the XRP Ledger once again is proving it's one of the most powerful decentralized financial applications out there. And guys, I think as time goes by, it's only going to get stronger and stronger because of events like this. Developers are learning, builders are watching this experience and seeing how they can make the XRP Ledger stronger in the future. But the most important thing, guys, is that it is pushing right through this attack like nothing. And to me, anyone trying to make this seem like a bad thing, make this seem like a problem with the XRP Ledger, has no idea what's really going on. So now I want to move on and talk about something that's been getting a lot of press today, and that is that Sam Bankman-Fried actually had a bunch of charges against him dropped by the US government. And I just want to give you a different spin on this event because a lot of people are talking about how messed up it is that the US government is dropping these charges, how corrupt our government is, how bad this is for crypto. And I just want to take the other side of this argument. Now, guys, I am not saying that it is fair that he is getting these charges dropped, and I am not saying this is not government corruption. It 100% 100% is those two things. But the one thing I think a lot of people are missing is that I think it's actually a good thing for cryptocurrencies that these charges are going away. This was a massive black eye for the industry. It was a huge FUD point for traditional finance to point at and say this whole thing is a Ponzi scheme, it's all a scam. Do I think Sam Bankman-Fried deserves to be held accountable for everything he did? Yes. Do I think it's fair that he's getting these charges dropped? No. But do I think it's good that this is going to be out of the public eye for cryptocurrencies? Yes, I think it's a really good thing. I think the sooner everyone forgets about FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, and the more we move on to a regulated, compliant cryptocurrency market where the big players can step in and actually use these blockchains for their full intended use case without fear of being scammed by someone like Sam, well, I think that is actually a really good thing. So am I happy that he's getting away with some of the stuff he did? No, of course not. But I really do want to see us move past this whole event and start actually focusing on companies doing good things rather than bad things. You know, like Ripple drastically transforming the time it takes to move money all around the world. That's what I want to focus on. Not Sam Bankman-Fried freaking scamming every single person in existence. Should he be held accountable? Is it fair that these charges are being dropped? No, but ultimately, I kind of think it's a good thing just to get this massive black eye for the cryptocurrency industry out of the way so we can move past it and forget about it. I just wanted to give you this perspective because I've seen this headline all over X today, and I agree with everyone saying that it's not fair, it's dumb that he's getting off, but I think we just need to understand that the sooner we move past this, the sooner we forget about this, the sooner we actually work on focusing on good companies in this industry and not the bad companies, the sooner we're going to remove a lot of the FUD surrounding cryptocurrencies, and big money is going to be more and more enticed to step back in a very big way. The sooner we get this out of our rearview mirror, the sooner we get to a market where big money is once again confident in investing in these companies. So while I don't think it's fair he's getting away with some of the stuff he did, I do think it's good for the cryptocurrency industry to start to move past all the Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX drama. So now I want to finish this video off and talk about two very interesting news pieces involving the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Something that happened last week that was kind of shocking was Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan came out and was essentially trashing cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Now, he has kind of done this throughout the history of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, but he and Elizabeth Warren came out the other week. I'm not going to play you the video. I'm sure you guys have seen it, and essentially just trashed the entire industry. Well, guys, what we found out today is that Jamie Dimon is actually involved in the Bitcoin ETFs on the back end. JP Morgan is going to have a critical role in actually supporting these products. So once again, we see that you can never take anything these people say seriously. They will trash cryptocurrencies on its face. They will talk about how it's used for fraud, used for illicit activity, used for money laundering, and then you find out that they're secretly building businesses behind the scenes, specifically around cryptocurrencies. So guys, I just think this is important to understand. These financial institutions will tell you absolutely anything to try to scare you out of this industry. But in the meantime, they are building in the background to profit off this industry getting mainstream adoption. All the big institutions are now stepping into the game full force. We are about to have some of the biggest institutions in the entire world fighting to sell their customers cryptocurrency related products, and this is something we are right around the corner from. I just wanted to bring this to your attention, guys. Even the negative FUD we see, even the JP Morgans and the Jamie Dimons coming out and FUDing this industry, even that FUD is fake. It's FUD. It means nothing. These people want to scare you out of your investment so that they can build at a cheaper price. But what we know is that their actions speak louder than their words. They are building in this industry for a reason. They are setting up businesses in this industry for a reason. They know where it's headed and they know how massive it's going to be. And just to give you a quick update on how close we are to that actuality actually coming into existence, take a look at this. We actually got news today that the Bitcoin spot ETFs could be approved as early as next week before they actually go live trading the week after of January 10th. Guys, this is a story that I have been covering since the beginning. I have been talking about how these Bitcoin spot ETFs would be transformational for this industry in letting the big money and letting the institutions know that this industry was here to stay and that they could now actually start advising their customers to step in and actually start advising customers with large net worths to start allocating significant portions of their portfolio to this industry. Guys, I think this is going to be an absolute game changer, and as we move into this new world of regulated cryptocurrencies, as we move into this new world where financial institutions can actually work with cryptocurrencies and use them for their use case, people are going to forget about the frauds, about the scams of the past. And that's why earlier in this video, when I talked about the Sam Bankman-Fried thing, I said I was simply happy we were moving past it. I am happy that the narrative around cryptocurrencies is now the Bitcoin spot ETF, people buying cryptocurrencies, institutions advising their customers to get in, Bitcoin commercials going back online, crypto commercials going back online, and not everyone talking about how this industry is a massive scam. Yes, I want the scammers to be held accountable, but guys, these FUD narratives, these black eyes for the industry are not the narratives we want dominating the mainstream. The narratives we want are that this industry is now being transformed into a regulated industry. This industry is gaining legitimacy. We want to see big institutions stepping in and promoting this industry. Guys, these are the kinds of narratives, these are the kinds of headlines that are going to make us rich. It's not scaring everyone away about how scary and dangerous cryptocurrency is. Guys, that is last year's narrative, and what I have been trying to make it clear to you guys for a while now is that narrative is now behind us, and we are now back to the bull market narratives where these institutions are looking to make money in a big way. Guys, to me, everything is showing that the past is now behind us, the future is looking extremely bright, and there is a very good chance in the next couple weeks we could see one of the biggest cryptocurrency catalysts the market has ever seen. Anyway, guys, until then, we will be watching closely. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.